Twos in the chat for T-Bass. I need twos in the chat for T-Bass. Two. T-Bass will be on to bail out Dable on this play calling.
Looked like a first down, man.
Look very close. 2-minute warning. Let's get the twos out for T-Bass, the twos out for the 2-minute warning. And there's another icing of T-Bass. Here we go. It's going to be a 56-yard field goal. We need a Bass bomb. 56-yarder. They're lining it up. On the hold. 1:59 to go. Tyler Bass, a chance to win it for Buffalo. Hold is down. Kick is up. And it's good! Tyler Bass, a 56-yarder, wins it in overtime for Buffalo. In overtime!
Well done, my friend. T-Bass and the boys come out, knock it home.
Hey, Maniac. Thanks for the call.
Coach, obviously pleased with the win, but thoughts on your team overall coming out of Denver?
Of course, I'm glad we got the win, but we can't keep kicking field goals. And another 5 field goals tonight. Changes are on the horizon, and they're probably going to be made before night's Jets game.
Coach, you've been verbal about your frustration with the offense this year. What needs to change in that regard for the team to be, a well-oiled machine as a whole?
As grateful as we are for Dabble and Coach Dabble and where he's taken this offense and how he's developed Josh Allen, it's time for us to throw him overboard and move on. The team can't stand this putrid effort in the red zone any longer. We keep kicking these 30-yard field goals. We keep kicking 60-yard field goals. I've had enough. He's out. As of today, we're elevating Ken Dorsey to offensive coordinator and look for him to get this offense in gear tomorrow night against the Jets.
Coach Dable, obviously a large part of turning this organization around, 3 consecutive AFC Championship runs. Are you worried about potential instability a move like that might cause at this juncture in the season?
Absolutely not. These men are trained professional athletes. They're almost like robots. All we need to do is upload the new playbook and they'll be ready to go, and I expect an increase in performance starting against the Jets.
Coach, if you could say one thing to fans specifically regarding this move, what would you say?
I'd say I'm sick and tired of watching this offense inside the 5-yard line as well. It's absolutely disgusting. Mickey Mouse, Pop Warner stuff. This team needs to start scoring, and they need to start scoring tonight against the Jets. No more games.
Thanks, Coach.
No problem, Maniac. Anytime Bills Mafia needs answers, you get me on the horn, and you're going to get them.
Folks, welcome back to the 4 most exciting letters in quarantine. It is the NFQL. You see the playoff picture there. The Bills with a Billy Fusillo huge win on the road this past week against Denver. I am Maniac from Trainwreck Sports, joined in the booth by the CEO of the Sox. You already know, Dan Gambino. Dan, a big game on tap here as we take on the New Jersey Jets.
New Jersey Jets. We always like going to the Garden State. Usually comes out in a win. That's Josh Allen Stadium, not MetLife. It's Josh's town.
Seriously, it is Josh's town, but it's your chance to win. Get in those guesses for a first drive touchdown for the Bills. If the Bills get a touchdown on the first drive and your prediction's right, you could win a Bills Mafia AR shirt. The ultimate game day or just out and about item for any Bills fan. The ultimate way to rep your team, the Bills Mafia AR shirt, brought to you by Gratwick Gaming and 26 shirts. And that's what's brought to you by Joyner Jr., a little sacked lunch action early, Dan.
See what happens when you make one change in the room? One change happens in the locker room and it's a ripple effect. It helps everyone out. Joyner was nowhere to be found last week. Here he is already getting into the action.
And all of a sudden, this Bills defense playing with a little bit of a fervor now that they know they have Dorsey on the other side of the ball. Of course, Ken Dorsey taking over the offense as you saw in the pre-show. And boom! It is another sack. Epi announces his presence early, and Sam Darnold might be running for the locker rooms on this one day.
Well, maybe Mr. Mono needed an EpiPen because he got one. Epinesa making his presence felt. Every defensive coordinator's music to their ears, Zach. 3rd and 20-something. So here we go, defense coming out.
That train horn is going off, and everyone's heads big down coming for the Bills. They're going to go 4 down linemen. Jets have trips receivers tight left and then 1 out right. They're going to throw for the 6, but it's broken up. Darnold will be 0 for 1 after getting sacked twice, and the Jets will be forced to punt. Get those guesses in for who will get the Bills' first touchdown on their first drive. Bills score on their first drive. You could win a Bills Mafia AR shirt, courtesy of 26 shirts. And we're going to have a short field and the new playbook, Dan.
Yeah, the new playbook. Hopefully we're going to see a lot of play action coming out of this and some shots down the 3. Now, don't forget, Diggs out. Pittman out. D-Baby D, Gabe Davis, going to have a big day today. I'm putting stakes on him to get that first touchdown.
Yep, we got Hodgins, and we have a couple other guys in the depth chart you'll have to see as Josh Allen and co. run out onto the field. You see his season numbers? It's been consistency has been the name of the game, Dan. He's almost completed almost 80% of his passes.
Yeah, these last couple weeks, slow starts have really hindered the Bills. 3 points here, 3 points there. We need them to bust out of the gate in the Dorsey era. Let's see what we got in store.
You just heard first snap for the Bills and first crack of the beer, and there it is. I mean, is that so much to ask? Let's use the middle of the field. And no, it's not. Doesn't have to be Dawson Knox doing it. It's Odorin.
A motor getting going. And you know what I like to see there on that play? There's no bunch in the middle. Every other dump down we've seen has been like a screen pass with a ton of people around him. He ran like a mini wheel route almost. Him to come out of the backfield and go through the middle with open space.
Josh Arnold got his socks this weekend. Appreciate you guys always having patience with those, and it's always good to see you get them. Post them on social media as the Bills go across midfield. Ooh, and now they're going backwards. I jinxed them there as they lose the yard with Moss. The Moss.
Moss. Guys, don't forget, follow along with Gratwick Gaming and Gratwick Productions. Join them on their Discord server by logging in to discord.me/Gratwick to keep up with all things that is Gratwick Productions and Gratwick Gaming.
Discord.me. What was that? Discord.me/Gratwick, Dan?
Got it. Discord.me/Gratwick.
Love it. Love to hear it. I love to stay in tune with all this free giveaways and all this action. I mean, sports is coming back, but lots of uncertainty. Anyway, what doesn't have uncertainty? Schwartz. Let's go. Josh Allen going deep. We got a holding on the play. But it's going to be brought down by the Brew Daddy. Holding. Okay, so it'll get brought down. It'll get brought back. But you know what, folks? Tell me that wasn't exciting. You already know that was a very exciting play.
Certainly was.
They don't call him Dorsey downfield for no reason. 5 wide. Okay, and that's the way you challenge defense on 2nd and 20+. You get the big chunk, and you get the 3rd and manageable.
I already like what I'm seeing. We're not looking at 2-yard passes, 3-yard passes. Everything's been downfield, so if they keep going in that route.
Dawson Knox getting going. And one storyline you see going on there is that, it doesn't have to be tumultuous and, fire burning to have changes necessary in the Bills organization. McDermott sensed that at 6-3 they can improve, and he made the move. What a play call! Screen gets it going with Moss. First down. Allen starts 3 of 3 for 40 yards.
Sometimes you just need to have a little shakeup to wake everybody up. Fortunately,
Chat, what do you think of this new aggressive playbook? I'm loving it so far.
Well, agrees. Toel likes the aggressive calls. Nice to see we're slinging it. Josh Arnold, I agree with you. We're seeing the usual suspects. Guys, make sure you're commenting in the chat who's going to score the first touchdown. Could be Motor right here.
12-yard rush, and that'll post the Bills up just outside the code zone at the 25-yard line. It's MetLife, but it's Josh Life so far as this Bills offense is having their way. Speaking of giveaways, I think Tom Dinder got his shades today. A couple other ones are going out. We got, I think, a bunch of Chris's got taken care of. McDaniels, Kanapasek, and Douglas got sent out. Jason Phillips got sent out, so keep an eye out for those folks. But Josh Allen, keep an eye out. Was that a triple deke?
Yeah, he went on mighty ducks on that play.
Seriously. Big time cake eater in that one, as the Bills are going to lose 3 yards. 2 yards, okay. Both of Moss's carries he's lost, so that's something to look at. Are they giving it away with the personnel?
Just didn't hit that hole.
I mean, they had Pugh in there, and they still couldn't get the hole there for him. But anyways, 3rd and 3 shotgun. Like to see it. So rare 2 receivers set for the Bills. You don't typically see that, but here they are in it. Gets rid of it quick, and what do you know? First down, and I believe that's a new guy.
So.
Oh, well, he didn't want to show me his name.
Armani Rogers, I think.
Is that our guy, Amari Rogers?
Oh, Amari Rogers is 80. Was Allen taking off?
Allen running right. Dukes! Oh, he gets crushed! Oh
Just
my
right
gosh,
back
I
to
hope
where
he's
we were.
okay. Playing on the pancake. Oh my gosh. He makes the tackle. But that's just brutal. Hopefully Allen's okay. That is Thurman Timmons. That's our guy. Who wanted Thurman Timmons to get the score? Paul Burton. That's Paul Burton's boy. Making that video, but instead, oh my gosh. Luckily, Allen looks like he's up and okay, but my goodness, he just got flattened here. And
he got destroyed.
He lost
The
his
ball.
momentum on the juke. Did the ball come out when he hit the ground? Nope.
Before.
Oh, he got smoked. Yeah, he had a full head of steam, but he lost it when he was that juke. So I think you got to hit a little bit harder when you don't have a full head of steam.
That Adams that knocked it loose because he's pretty much like a cheat code in this game.
And he truly is. He's really good. I mean, I see a lot of people, rumoring, oh, Wallace. Oh, that ball went backwards. The ball went backwards. He passed it backwards.
His arm was coming forward, I think.
But the ball went backwards. Think it went off somebody's helmet?
I think so. Oh, hey, Josh Arnold. No, there wasn't a trade. We had a roster spot, and we picked up a receiver.
Yes, because of Pittman being out, there was the depth chart had the highest receiver was a 69. So although that is very nice, and although it's Reed Ferguson Day, as it's 69 days till season starts, we had to pick up a receiver. We needed better out of our fifth spot. Oh my gosh, Trey White just fell down. Look at this replay. Okay, he went to dive for the pick. Okay, I had a bad angle on it.
Robinson and Bubba B there on the tackle. Let's see if one of these two guys can put a little spark in the secondary. Trey getting flipped. Edmonds going over top.
All right, Njoku on the Jets now after he wants real life trade rumors off the Browns. I would like Njoku. If I'm Brandon Beam, and I'm not, but I'm calling the Browns and seeing what they want with Tommy Sweeney for David Njoku.
Ooh, I don't think he's going anywhere.
It's tough to trade a player when they demand a trade. That's the low key. Well, it's the low key fact that everybody forgets is like their value goes down when they demand a trade. It's going on in real life right now with the Jaguars and Calais Campbell because the Jaguars don't want to give Campbell like Ngakoue. Yannick. He's been rumored that he's been coming to the Bills for a minute.
Everybody that's a big-time free agent rumored that they have a tie to the Bills. Depends on what outlet you look at.
But you know what skewed all of that was when it happened with Diggs. The Diggs rumor literally had a year and a half of life. And then it happened. And it was like, okay, so maybe these rumors, there's something more to like it with Bean being so aggressive. Darnold rolls right, throws quick. It'll be stopped at the 18, just inside the code zone. 3rd and 5 coming up. We need to stop here. Good evening, Chuck Keller, Mike Arnold, Josh Arnold, Jeffrey Jobs, Paul Burden. Oh, they go over the middle. Incomplete. Nope, caught. Damn it.
3rd downs again. That's something that was discussed about in the Buffalo News coming into this game was the fact that the 3rd down defense has given up a lot over these past 4 games.
So if you missed it, I'll let this first down play go. Was a little bit of news in the NFL today. Oh, that's got to be picked by Trey White. He jumped the route, but he couldn't haul it in. Patrick Mahomes, 10-year extension. My goodness.
Yeah, richest player in the game, they said.
Well, richest sports contract of all time. $450 million, if you haven't seen it. Patrick Mahomes, 10-year extension. He will make $8.60 every minute for the next 10 years.
For him.
And that's broken up. Looks like Trey White got a hand on that one. 3rd and 10 coming up. They need the 1-yard line, essentially 3rd and goal. They're going single back. You see a little bit of cushion on the receiver to the outside to the right. Darnold's going to pirouette, and you know that's a no-no because here's Eddie O-O.
Gave a horse sack a quarterback, as you say, Maniac.
Seriously, Eddie O feasting the night there. He's kind of I don't mean to say that he's been disappointing because I think he's been serviceable for the Bills, but obviously being included got him on one of those big extensions, so it's going to be very interesting to see how he continues to play considering Epinesa is a perennial top-of-the-league guy as far as, sacks and the stats are concerned. Kick is up, 35-yarder, and it's good. Let's take a 3-0 lead. Underbackers are pretty happy so far. Phil, come on. Hear my dog backing in the background. Yeah, he's not pleased about the Bills getting scored on.
Isn't going to be a shutout. It's okay. We'll get through it, though, buddy.
Yeah, believe me, he was very inconvenienced laying on my bed. All right, so yeah, right now just an update across the league. Again, we always kind of update on these stats. Jordan Toll's still third in tackles. AJ Epinesa falls to second in the league in sacks. So he's now tied again. He's reached the tie for the league lead of 12 with Fletcher Cox. And Trey White still leads the league of picks with 7. So he almost had a shot on the first drive there. So you see the playmakers for the Bills are pretty clear. It's Epinesa, Ed Oliver, and Trey White. They all made an impact there despite only holding him to a field goal.
I want to welcome, we got friends bringing in friends, and we're all about that. Welcome, John, to the stream. And guys, if you tag a friend today, we're going to do a random sock giveaway. Not even when the Bills score a touchdown, the more random tags you have and your friends come in, we're going to give away a pair of 716 socks to both of you to get your feet right for 716 day. So go ahead and tag a friend. The more you tag, the more chances you have to win. Our friends have a chance to win a pair of code socks.
I don't know if our production team loved Dan just telling a kind of a cheat code there. The more people you tag, the better chance you have to win. But I guess we're just going to have to deal with that. 3rd and 8 coming up here. Bills need the 37-yard line. Quick hitter, not going to get there. Josh Allen 5 of 5 so far, but the Dorsey offense has not paid dividends yet. I think people are liking it, but no dividends yet, Dan.
Touchdowns equal happiness in my world, but I will tell you this much. I like the fact that they're opening up the field. A lot of more stretch plays down the field, which opens up the middle because everyone's got to back up and cover our speed receivers. See if it pays off going forward.
Patrick Mahomes is going to make $937,500 every week.
I'm depressed now.
It will be taxed.
Oh yeah, he'll be taxed. Don't worry. It's amazing. That's insane.
Yeah. I remember when A-Rod originally got his deal. I don't know, what, sticks out to you, but that was, the deal of deals at that time. I think it was A-Rod, 10 years, 252.
A-Rod, Jeter, Aaron Rodgers. I mean, that kind of money's that's ridiculous. You think he's going to play 10 years in the NFL?
So that would mean he plays a total of 15 because he added it on to the 2 he already had. I think it's possible.
That's a lot.
At what point do you have $400 million? You have championships. Odds are, Mahomes will be competing for one more at least while he's a quarterback. And at what point is it, I'm worth hundreds of millions of dollars. I kind of want to go live my life. I think that's a fair point. Obviously, there's the competitive aspect, the competitive drive, the Jordan factor of wanting to be better, constantly working to get better. But, you've seen Mahomes. There's a video of him at a Post Malone concert, partying it up. I think there's a part of him that probably wants to enjoy his life. And again, not to sound ridiculous, but at a certain point, when is enough for sure?
It's a lot of money.
I wouldn't be taking less money if I was him. Obviously, he's coming off an MVP year. His trajectory is to be top 3 in the MVP running every year. I think they said there's a $1 million bonus in it for him if he's the MVP that year. So that's every year.
What does that do for Josh Allen now? He just set the bar extremely high going forward.
Well, that's why now does it make a little bit more sense why Dak didn't take $30 million a year? Is Dak worth 2/3 of a Mahomes? I think Dak's worth a little bit more than 2/3 of a Mahomes.
Oh. I beg to differ. What's he done?
He's got good stats, and he's led the team. I think that they want him there. I think again we're two-thirds of a Mahomes. Can we agree that Dak is worth like 3/4 of a Mahomes?
I would say he's a third of a Mahomes.
A third of a Mahomes. Well, we're just all
playoff game and call me.
We're gonna fight, good sir.
In a playoff game and call me.
No, I agree, and beat a good team, but that's the same thing for Josh right now.
That's what I'm saying.
So,
what does that mean for Josh Allen?
if you were Bean and someone told you had to sign an extension for Allen's agent in the 5 minutes, obviously a situation that would never occur. But what would you put it at? That's the thing. It's all the speculation about the salary cap. The fact that everyone thinks it might be going up 10% next year obviously is a huge factor.
If there's no fans in the seats, it won't. It has a lot to do with it.
That's true. That's a fact.
There's a ton to do with it. So there's so many different economical influences that go into these contracts that they just signed a huge contract for this guy. So they know where they're going to be in the next 10 years. Bills have a lot of people to sign. But you have Allen, Oliver, going to have Bono next year. You're going to have a lot of people to sign when it comes down to brass tacks. You're going to keep on this team. You're going to have for the next 4 or 5 years. Allen is probably in that 25 to 30 range. Right now he's not. Right now he's in the 20. If he has the same year he did last year, they would come at him at 2025. If they had to this year. You know what I mean? At the end of this year, if they had to, if his contract was up. Can't make an argument that he's worth more
Mahomes will be in his mid-30s when that contract expires.
Amazing.
He'll probably keep playing after that contract.
But yeah. He'll Tom Brady it.
Well, Tom Brady used to like I still don't get what's like keeping, Robert Kraft from driving $5 million cash over to like Tom Brady's house and having him take a little bit less money for.
I don't know how that all works, man. Sure, it's against the regulations, but they'll just get $1 million.
100%. That's
just get $1 million fine and take away a third-round pick.
That's what I'm saying. It's definitely against the regulations, but it feels like if you look at the way they finagled Brady's numbers over the years. Damn it.
Sideline.
Yes, let's go. He's holding his head. Hopefully not in concussion protocol.
Some Gatorade, bro.
Yeah, Ryan Crescent brings up a great point. I kind of agree with it. No QB signing a second contract that's on any kind of trajectory is going to sign for under $30 million ever again.
Oh,
so it's really not crazy. I really don't think it's crazy that Dak Prescott turned away the $30 million now.
Does anybody in the chat think that Josh Allen right now today is worth $30 million?
I don't think he's worth it, but you have to take a chance. Just like the Ravens did on Flacco after he led them to the Super Bowl. They gave Flacco $100 million, and he probably wasn't worth that to get like $20 million plus per year. Sometimes you just got to do it when you're hoping for the trajectory. If they think Josh is the guy, and in 4 to 5 years, $30 million a year could be a deal. Inside the code zone, by the way, on a 20-yard gain to Hodge Daddy.
Yeah, we're going to see Hodgins. We're going to see Gabe Davis. We're going to see Herman Timmons. We're going to see Evan Austin Jr. I mean, some of these names you might not know, but you can check it out on daddyleagues.com/NFQL, best 4 letters in Madden Sim. Again, it's daddyleagues.com/NFQL if you want some of these dark horse sleepers.
Kicker, touchdown Buffalo, G baby, G Davis.
All right, CF Knights, stand up. Gabe Davis's 11th reception this year, Maniac.
Gabe Davis, 11th reception, getting the Bills ahead 7-3, and it looks like we have a winner in the chat. We might have multiple. What does that mean? I forget. Get multiple. Okay, we had 2 G Davis. That means we are off to the races. Let's comment in the chat number 1 or number 2. First to 7 will be your winner. The number race, let's go. 1 or 2.
Goal guys here. We got 1 and 2 twos. We got 4 twos. 1. 5 twos and 3 ones.
Yep, 5-4.
5-4. Here we go.
6-5. 6-6. 7-6. 1 comes back at the end, Dan. I might have to check that to make sure, but it looks like 1 came back at the end there.
Hold on to your tickets, folks. Don't rip them up because the 1 looks like a winner.
Speaking of a winner, Levi Wallace, Mr. Sack himself.
Yeah.
So we had a winner in the chat from the truck. Still waiting here. Number 1 guy, that we had a winner in the truck, and then we realized we had 2 people, but then the original winner that got chosen was the one that was selected in the winner race that won set. That was the first time I think it's ever come down to 7-6 heads up, or one last race. Next number wins in the number race. Great outcome. The winner, Stephen Noble. Congratulations, Stephen Noble. You are the winner. Courtesy of G Davis, Bratwick Gaming, Code Sox, and Trainwreck Sports. Congratulations on that. The Jets are going to punt Stephen Noble. Congratulations again. And folks, don't forget, you can always take part in the Bratwick Gaming NFQL by submitting a Resign Report. Say what players you want re-signed. Say what specific actions you want taken. Let's face it, the fans were sick of Coach Dable and his stagnant offenses, Dan, and the NFQL reacted to that.
I'll tell you what, it was very, very quick, swift, no time frame to sort out the dust. The players got right down to it, learned the new playbook. It's working. Allen now 10 of 10 for 114 and a touchdown. It's definitely put some pep in his step.
Most definitely. You've seen an aggressive approach from this Bills offense so far.
And for those of you who didn't win the AR shirt, I know you're bummed out, but there is good news. You can log on to 26shirts.com. You could purchase that. I believe that the percentage of the sales go to the Playmakers Foundation for Harrison Phillips. So not only do you get a cool shirt that's AR embedded, you also get to help out a good charity.
It is definitely a very cool shirt, though, no doubt about it. Must have for any Bills fan. And folks, if you wanted to, again, chime in on that Resign Report, go right to the @Gratwick Gaming Twitter account, and it is the pinned post at the top of the line. You can also, again, join that Discord and get in the discussion that way as well. Discord.me/Gratwick. So there's a lot of ways for you to voice and make yourself heard in this league. Oh, down the sideline, Brew. 15, 10, 5. Down at the 1, Brew. You got to have some goal line sense right there. Extend that ball, young man.
That was beautiful.
That was positively beautiful. I mean, but come on, Dan. What do you think? Extend the ball here?
Touchdown. That's a touchdown. That's getting reviewed. He kicked over the pylon. I think that's 6. They're definitely going to take a look at that.
Most definitely an electric play, courtesy of Pazda Electric. Folks, okay, we're going to go. We don't have time for the plug right yet. We're going to come the quick 5 wide on the 1. Dorsey isn't messing around. Dorsey isn't messing around, and Allen slides in safe for the touchdown. Touchdown, Buffalo.
The Bills make me wanna kick your heels up and throw your hands up and shout.
Finally, just takes off and runs with it. Last game, we saw him standing in the pocket forever, waiting for someone to hit him. Hey, Dorsey on his side. He runs into the end zone for the slide.
Interns are looking it up right now. The last time Josh Allen had a 1-yard touchdown run, but that's what the Dorsey playbook will do with you for you, Dan. It's quick hitting, 4 plays, 79 yards, and the Bills double up that touchdown total to 2.
Take a big lead, 14-3. It's something we haven't seen. 2 consecutive drives, leading to 7. Good to see it. Guys, in the chat, keep tagging your friends. We're going to be giving away a pair of random code socks sometime throughout this drive. Make sure you're tagging your friends.
Folks, get those tags out. That way you could have more chances to double up on those socks. Also, comment what player you think will get the turnover, what player you think will get that interception, what player you think will get that fumble recovery. Every comment is a chance to win.
More friends you tag, the more. Oof. Oh, it's been all over the field.
Yeah, this defense has been ferocious today. And you saw McDermott. He was pumped up on the sideline.
He's got to be pumped up right now. I mean, the only next thing that could happen if they keep being dismal and they keep sputtering like they did last week, but the 3 weeks prior, next person on the list is going to be him.
3rd and 7. Another chance for the Bills to get off the field real quick. Ronald's going to dump it down, but that's a no.
Captain Mono getting lulled to sleep back there. I think he's seeing ghosts. Even in daylight, he could ghosts.
Code Sox got my Kyle Williams signed mini helmet in the mail today. This is Paul Birding. Congrats, Paulie B. Paulie Ballnuts.
Oh, man, enjoy.
Get through the end zone. Don't you dare lay down there. Oh my gosh, no. It went at the 1. It went through the end zone. Oh my gosh. It did it in the end zone.
It's that Madden nonchalant kick. Maybe they already blew it dead. No.
I am outraged at that. Voice your outrage over that. The Bills are getting screwed right now. I have to start at the 1.
Love that they just showed Moss's stat. 2 carries for -3.
Oh no, Allen gets crushed quick, but they set up a screen. Okay, oh my gosh, Allen literally got crushed in 2 seconds. By the way, Josh Allen, 12 of 12 in the Dorsey playbook. Let's go.
Formation not taken out of that playbook.
Oh, they're going to stick with it. Oh, play action right into a safety. No good.
I don't know about that play call.
Yeah, it was almost like they didn't realize where they were on the field.
That's bad, especially a right-handed quarterback play action thing to the left like that on your basically on your goal line. All right, rookie mistake by the signal caller, the play caller. To Robinson in there. All right, we're going to pick a winner. Turnover drive.
Yeah, let's get a pair of socks up there.
Turnover drive, okay.
Oh, I'm sorry, I meant shades.
You're going to do shades, okay.
Let's get a pair of shades. Commenting shades right now. You have to comment your player to enter. You have to comment your player to win. The player who gets the fumble recovery or pick. It has to be after the shades comment that just went in the chat. Can't have any double ups. Got to be fresh. Got to be new. This is a chance for everybody to enter. Let's go. Comment the player that's going to get the turnover. That's on 3rd and 4 here. This drive will stay alive. More time for people to comment.
For the turnover people.
I like Chris McDaniel's Espy. I think we're talking about Epi.
B-Pen.
Little EpiPen shop. But, Yeah, let's get those comments in, folks. You could win shades. Perfect item for when it's 90 plus in Buffalo, like it's been the last couple days. Or, I mean, really anywhere. It's been sunny all over.
It's been ridiculously hot here. Would take your 70-degree evenings any day of the week.
Ooh, all right. We'll play that card.
Is it like nice during the day, sweatshirt at night up there? We're not there yet.
Oh, no. So brutal. It's 86 out right now.
Yeah, I miss those like late August, early September evenings where it's 80 during the day, and it's like 70s at night.
Oh, that's the GOAT. That's the GOAT. Room temperature
100%.
outside for sure. Second and 11. Oh, no!
Oh, boy.
Oh, my. I'm just telling you right now, I'm not even going to announce what just happened. And I got to say this. I know it's not a real thing, because I can never be as much of a jinx as you are, Dan. You're the jinxie. But the Shades yesterday, I put them on the line when it was 23-13 Bills. Bills did not score another touchdown. They did not force another turnover. And then I put them on for this drive, and it's like nobody knows how to play defense. I'm going to continue to put the Shades on the line. I'm going to continue to be Charlie Brown trying to kick the field goal.
But one day you'll kick that field goal.
Yeah, we're going to score, and I'm going to give away Shades. I'm going to be happy about it. The Shades are taking me out. But let's go. It's 14-12, and all of a sudden the overbackers are loving it. Game's pacing over.
All right, we're going to throw it up there. We're going to do a 4-minute drive. If it leads into the next half, we'll keep it up there. Put the code SOCKS up there. The code SOCKS up there. There it is. Go ahead and chat who's going to score the next touchdown, and we're going to get your feet right. We're going to give away a 3-pack of 716 socks to get you all set 716 day. You, your family, a friend, you can hook them up with the pair of socks. Comment in the chat who's going to score the Bills' next touchdown.
Singletary's averaging 9 yards per carry. Come on now. Okay, we're going 4 wide. Guess that's what's happening. And the Dorsey playbook. The Dorsey playbook. Allen now 13 of 13. Very lucky start.
All right, Motor with a pickup of 9, going to bring up 2nd and 1.
Yep, that's right with his average there. Now he's got 6 carries for 54 yards, 5 yards. Ooh.
Generate, Diggs is out. Diggs and Pittman are both out. We have Schwartz, we have Gabe Davis, we have Brew McCoy, who I think is going to probably get it on this one. Singletary's still out there. Zach Moss, still even out. Dylan Lay. Dawkins is out there. Eternal pick.
Yeah, I mean, don't doubt D-Doc. I mean, the guy's got 2 receptions, and they put him in TD column both times.
Receptions, 2 touchdowns. Can't go wrong with that. First and 10 from the 47. Reaching the 2-minute warning. He's taking off.
Running right, he's got room 45. Dukes, I can't make a man miss. He's brought down, though. 2-minute warning. Did you see the fantasy football account today where someone misclicked and drafted Matt Barkley 2nd overall instead of Saquon?
Be regretting that one. Never going to live that down, right?
Man, that'll be pretty tough. I mean, I think I would stop the draft if I was that person. I mean, like, you know, I get, like, misclicks, but I'd just be like, come on. One time we literally stopped our fantasy baseball draft because we thought a guy missed so bad. He's like, no, I want that guy. I'm like, okay.
You're reaching way too early, but don't call Hodgins reaching. He's gonna come up big, man. He plays big roles, big games. Let's see if he can continue that path today, because he's been called upon to be really the 4th receiver on the list today. Let's see if he can stick in that role, Zach. Have a big game again.
No doubt about it. Bills looking to drive here before half. 1:11 to go, 33-yard line. Quick hitter to G-Baby G. Davis. He continues his expanded role. Meanwhile, Allen pacing over 400 yards in this Dorsey offense.
On a timeout with 61 seconds left. We'll take a chance in this timed out. Need the Bills to find a way this year. Well, we'll get to that in a second. Timeout.
2nd and 1. 2 timeouts for the Bills left, 25-yard line. Allen running right. You've seen an inclination for him to take off with it a little bit more in this playbook as well. Maybe that's what Dorsey's saying. If the first read's not there, don't stick back there, pirouette, and take off.
3rd and 5. Let's see if just a first down here. You don't need a home run, just a first down.
Broken up. Looking for Schwartzy, who's back out there. 2nd incompletion of the game for Allen, and they'll have to run on T-Bass for a kick.
That's right.
That's a fair point by Pete Barini. My bad, I'm sorry. That's a fair point by Pete Barini. No checkdowns so far, really, for Allen.
Oh, really? Maybe Dorsey said, listen, make a mistake. It's okay. Pull the ball down the field. Put it to where your receivers have a chance. T-Bass making it a 5-point game. Last time we saw T-Bass, it was for that game winner. Great call by my compadre in the booth. I'm still a huge fan of the Full House. Full House one was great.
That was like Will Ferrell in Old School. I don't know what happened on that. I blacked out, and the next thing I was checking down.
There it is. It's the 2nd game on this 4-game road trip. We'll be back on Wednesday again at those pesky Patriots to see if we can reclaim the lead in the division. Man, what a crazy schedule that Madden came up.
That is just brutal. 6-7 on the road. Shows how crucial it was to eke out that OT game yesterday.
We could have the booth pop up the standings at halftime. It's a logjam. You lose one game, you're outside looking in.
Yeah, it's very tough. I think the 10th place team in the AFC was like 5-5 or something. So yeah, I mean they're basically right behind the Bills. So every week is a must-win for at this juncture of the season. 1 timeout left for the Jets. They'll take that play, make a tackle. Okay, they do inbounds. That's big. Tick, 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 and they do the run-up and then a timeout. Sorry, Gase. Now, that's actually believable for Adam Gase, that he could do that. Like, I wouldn't put it past him running everybody to the line, and then again, like I say, Gase is my favorite coach in the NFL. Never fire him, Jets. Darnold! Oh! He's sick! Ball! Get that ball! Get that ball! Get going! Trey! Wait, no, that's not Trey White!
It's my boy Mullen! It's Mullen!
Touchdown, Buffalo!
Ding, ding, ding. Mullen,
An electric play. It is a fumble by Sam Darnold, forced by Tremaine Edmonds. Brought back to the house by Trayvon Mullen. Positively power outage for these New York Jets, looking to even it up before halftime. Instead, are going to go down 2 scores. Courtesy of that electric play by Trayvon Mullen. Folks, pause the electric. 716-698-2711. Even if you're considering, even if you just want to talk to someone on the phone, give them a call. Tell them Trainwreck Sports sent you. They will double up the Jets. 24-12 before half. What a play for Uncle Mo, Dan.
Awesome. 10 seconds left. 9, 8. Looks like we're going to be running this out, running into the locker room with a 12-point lead. I get one play off here. Halftime formation. Definitely not a victory. 12-point lead at half at Josh Life Stadium.
At Josh Life, it's 24-12 at half. I mean, that was like a Ponderosa buffet. It had a little bit of everything. You had offensive greatness. Josh is pacing almost 500 yards. You had defensive greatness with the scoop and score at the end of the half there. And you had offensive and defensive shortcomings. You had Josh getting tackled for a safety, and you had a bomb allowed by the defense. So you had a little bit of everything, but I think you'll take the net, Dan, and very happy at halftime to go in up 24-12.
Moving the ball on all facets on offense. The defense is definitely applying the heat and the pressure, Captain Mono. So doing a really good job on all facets. They just have to tighten up. You can't have fumbles, fumbling in the red zone. And ball security, ball security, ball security.
Seriously, and I will be right back here as you check the halftime scores, and we'll be back after these highlights with the second half.
You can get the truck to put up the current playoff race. New England's at the top, so next game on Wednesday at 7 p.m. we'll be at the Patriots trying to take back over the lead in the division, as well as be in the top two to trying to get home field, the third consecutive season. There you see it there. Bills number 2 in the power rankings, but number 5 in the standings for the AFC playoff race. As this third quarter gets underway, folks, you see on the right-hand side of the screen the Code Sox logo. We're trying to give away the 3-pack in this third quarter of 716 Sox. So we're going to start all over. There's a lot that's been going on, so I'm going to put 3-pack in the chat. Go ahead and pick who's going to score Bills' first touchdown of the second half, and you could be walking away with 3 pairs of 716 socks, courtesy of Code Sox.
It looks like a strong start to the second half here. Bills will be out near midfield.
And Krasson said Mahomes' deal has $477 million in guarantee.
Yep, I apologize. Actually, I think I said 450 before. It has rolled in since. I think it's 477 in guarantees and gets over 500 with incentives.
Insane.
That's nice.
I don't even know what to say. 477 million. Everybody in this chat added together will make 477 million.
I mean, everybody in pretty much a county, basically any county, like, you're not gonna...
Insane. Insane. Bills moving down the field, just 11 yards out of the code zone. They're in there. Drew McCoy, some inside the code zone at the 12-yard line. Folks, if you haven't guessed who's going to score this touchdown, you might want to do so now, because I have a feeling that this brand new offensive coordinator, high potent playbook from Ken Dorsey is going to get in there in the first 2 plays of this drive. Yeah, Ryan Crescent, he's got to have some crazy insurance policy to go along with that.
Yeah, I think it was weird, and I apologize. I didn't mean to say that all of it was guaranteed, obviously, but I think they said the injury thing was like somewhere around like 120 to 140 million.
Jeesh. All right, that's Jalen Lay. Don't call him Clay. It's Jalen Lay, number 85. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 6. The 8-yard line out of the Drew formation. Floater in. Floater Singletary takes it in for the touchdown, and the Bills a commanding lead to start the second half. And I know we're going to have a winner here.
It went in untouched. He went in untouched and then got crushed by the lineman on the celebration.
All right, looks like 2 people had Singletary. 2 people had Singletary since the start of the 3-pack. Zach, have a race.
I'll let you do the honors on this one, but I'll be the soundtrack.
Have everybody go ahead. I'm going to put go in the chat. You're going to put 1 or 2 in the chat. First 1 to 6 is a 3-pack of Code Sox. Runs out to an early lead, 3-0. Who's coming back? Oh, there you go, 4-1. 1 to the ones, 4-2. 1, 2, 3, 4-4, 5-4, 5-5. The next one's gonna do it. Two wins, and you want to hear the craziness? The final one is actually the person that won it. Congratulations, Jennifer Richard Montega. You're taking home a 3-pack of Code Socks. Go ahead and get in contact with codes_socks on Facebook, at Code Socks on Facebook, codes_socks on Twitter or Instagram to claim your prize. Congratulations.
Congrats to all who entered, and congrats to the Bills, who have a 19-point lead and Sam Darnold in their crosshairs.
And to answer Travis, we started over. I announced that at the beginning of the third quarter. I put 3-pack into the stream notes, and we were going off of that. I had advised everybody to comment again. Fortunately, didn't get in there. Oh, sorry about that.
We're gonna sign. Mike 51. I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
We're going to be doing another giveaway, so stick around. We're going to have one in the fourth quarter. So if you didn't win now, you'll have a chance to win again.
Oh, man, it is not fun to be Sam Darnold. Crushed by the EpiPen.
He must be having crazy allergic reactions because that's like the 4th EpiPen we've seen today, isn't it? Third?
Seriously, these Jets, as Paul Vernon puts it, are a 737 max. Couple of propeller planes.
You're gonna sign. 149. Watch the curl. Watch the curl. Watch the curl. It's it. It's it.
Fourth and 15. Looks like we're going to have a punt. You see the guys on the sideline with the 4s up?
Oh, yeah. We're pumped up. So, yeah, in 2027, Patrick Mahomes' cap hit is going to be $60 million. Good luck, Kansas City, with that one.
Someone turned on the rain bar here in Tampa. Coming down.
Doesn't take long where you're at.
Oh, that just came out of nowhere. All right, 1st and 10. Let's see if they can pour it on now. Love to see him.
That killer instinct we've been talking about. Let's go. Let's get after it.
Drive right through New Jersey. State, you can see it from your window.
Yeah, Ryan Crescent brings up a great one because we've talked about the cap, obviously raising 10% from 210 to 220, 230. But, I mean, man, if it doesn't, $60 million to Mahomes in 2027. Like, I get it. I get that the guy is an MVP, but you are gonna be in trouble.
Yeah, that's a lot of dough to be locked up for 10 years.
I think there's some stat where, like, when you have over, like, 15% or certain percent tied to your QB, your chances of winning the Super Bowl are, like, a lot more minimal. Obviously, there's so many players in the NFL that need to play defense, love it or not. wins championships.
That's where people like Tom Brady had all those deals outside of the game. So they
Oh
didn't
yeah,
have-
endorsements are huge.
Yeah, huge, huge.
You're making $8 million a year from Uggs. I mean, who cares if you're only making like $16 million a year for the NFL when you should be making 24?
He was getting paid from everybody. Still is. Jordan made more money on sneakers than he did from the Bulls.
Oh, we actually got Jets player Jamal Adams trending right. Is that another trade rumor?
Yeah, look how good that's turned out for him. Look how good it's been
Yeah,
for him.
it's tough. It's tough to trade you when they know you want out because nobody's going to give you fair value.
I don't know if anybody's doing this in the chat. Just to put this out there, there's live basketball on ESPN, the TBT. Have you caught any of those games?
I said to Al earlier today, the TBT is dancing on the NBA right now. They are flaunting their stuff. I mean, yeah, there's live action. There was a great buzzer beater earlier. I mean, they have I forget what they call it. I think they call it an Elam ending or something, but scoring system so that they like cap it out a certain amount of points. Makes it a little bit more exciting. Makes the whole game a little bit more, you have to finish the other team versus just running out the clock. I think it makes it more exciting.
It's the same way that they did the All-Star game. So
Yes.
24 points, whoever's winning. So if you're up 80 to 70, you have to then score 104. So it's the first team to 104.
Yes.
The other team would have to score 34 points. I love it. I think it's great because you're seeing more defense. Somebody has a goal to hit. The end of that All-Star game this year was amazing. The best All-Star series out of all of them.
Yeah, you're right.
Baseball, basketball, hockey, football. Basketball found the best way to do it. They incorporated donating to to charities. It was a great way to have the game. They were arguing about calls at the end of an All-Star game.
Yep, love it. Michael Arnold says Syracuse plays tomorrow. Michael Arnold, is that Boeheim's Army?
But yeah, Boeheim's Army, Devendorf, Brandon Trish. I mean, there's some guys in that.
Yeah, I got to be watching that Q squad for sure.
Ohio State squad's really good. They have what's his name? Kraft. His name is
yeah.
Kraft. Aaron
Yep.
Kraft.
He was a
baller.
powerhouse point guard.
So Joe's on the overseas elite. Johnson. I mean, there's some good basketball in that too. And the crazy thing is anybody can get into that. You could put a squad in and go and compete at a regional and then get your way into it. Humble again in the red zone.
Oh no.
A bounce.
That's gonna keep the Bills or the Jets in it. Dawson fumbling. Twice they fumbled inside the 10-yard line.
You could have touched that ball with your foot on the line there, Dawson's Creek. It was more of a Dawson's Creek play than a Knox.
Matt saying he was down. Can he be challenged? Nope. Sam Darnold, a very pedestrian day so far.
Chill says, how is the playbook revamped? I think the playbook's definitely revamped. We haven't seen as many checkdowns. We've seen more throws downfield. I think they've done a good job with Dorsey.
The run concepts seem a little bit more aggressive too. Spreading it out in single back versus going in tight.
Ooh, can we match their safety here?
I would love it. Ooh, shoestring tackle by Epi. How did you revamp it? Yeah, so specifically, you see more downfield concepts, more elaborate passes, but I think a deeper use of the middle with the receivers, more aggressive, more 4 wide receiver, 5 wide receiver, formations. And yeah, for the running so far, Dan, I don't know what you've seen from the new playbook, but yeah, I think it's more single back setups to kind of just minimize the number of defenders in the middle of the field.
They've opened up the middle of the field. And they've gone away from a lot of the Drew formation. I've seen maybe 3 or 4 times where we were seeing it 8 to 9 times a game in the previous Sims. They've definitely spread it out and opened up the middle of the field. But get the 4s up in the chat. The 4s going. One into the 4th quarter.
Get the 4s up.
Travis asked, can you make it so they don't kick 64-yard field goals twice a game? Yeah, we're wondering the same thing, man. Five wide, single shotgun. They're just going to go throw it. They're going to go pass happy here. We're going to see a pick soon, for Mania.
Yeah, I mean, Darnold has been asking for it all game. We've been asking for that electric play, that turnover that could really steal the game here. They got the scoop and score earlier. Darnold with a pirouette, throws it into Covey.
And that line's got to get their hands up. Get your hands up at the line. Bat that ball down.
Seriously. Make a play, young guns. Oh, broken up. 3rd and 5. This is 4 down territory.
Get caught. Arnold said closer Trey coming. This is usually his area late in the game, winning. Usually Trey's good for a pick here. Oh, pump fake. Oh, they're going to get him.
Oh, demolished. Trayvon Mullen doubling up. Had the scoop and score for a touchdown, and now gets a sack. Gets in on the action.
Maybe he can get the trifecta and get a pick, too.
They allowed that first down because they wanted to run up their stats. Now it all makes sense.
Edmonds was in the backfield. I think Darnold would rather get hit by Mullins than Edmonds. 2nd and 19. Their own 47. See if we can drive them back further.
Oh, pick!
It's Mullen.
Mullen with the pick. He comes down with it. His 2nd turnover of the game. He has a fumble recovery, an interception, and a sack.
Don't forget a touchdown.
Yeah, don't forget that 6-point play. Damn, I didn't think he got touched when he went to the ground. He could have rolled and taken that one to the house.
All right,
okay,
we're going to do
this is just
drive.
from, 28 to 30 for 326. You think he likes this new playbook?
Opposite. Sock drive number 2 underway. Go ahead, put in the chat who's going to score the Bills' next touchdown. Could be rocking some code socks on 716 day.
So we were talking about it. Mahomes, 10-year, $450 million extension, 503 potential value. The extension includes a $141.4 million injury guarantee as well as a no-trade clause.
Wow.
First time in history that an NFL player has had sports' most lucrative deal.
So if you get injured, you're going to get $100 million for getting injured and not.
Yeah, if he goes and has a Teddy Bridgewater or Alex Smith and doesn't recover. It's basically the only way it really happening.
Sotomayor Jr. has a question here. Do you guys think that Mahomes' contract affects Watson's upcoming deal. If Mahomes got 45, Watson should get at least 40 to 42. That's
According to Dan, nobody's even like two-thirds as good as Mahomes, though. No, I don't know
According
if he's
to-
the right guy to ask.
according to Dan, no one's worth $45 million.
Hot take.
Like,
We call him
back
Danny Hot Takes.
back to reality though in the NFL, the business that is NFL. Let's put that into perspective. He's drawing the people in. He's their guy. He's the guy that's making the most money. He's the guy that's making the most money in the NFL. The MVP, the Super Bowl, everything else that comes with it. In the right direction. I don't think any football player and anybody can take this what they want. $45 million. That's a lot of money, man. 45 a year?
I imagine the endorsements, probably 10 to 15 a year. And if you remember with Mahomes, he specifically, I remember I was kind of like, I thought he was like kind of douchey about it, but like it was publicly known how his agent said for his first season he didn't want to do any endorsement. He wanted to just study the game and become like an NFL player and earn his way. I mean, I guess thought it was douchey then, but obviously it's paying off now.
I mean, 45 mil. Back to the question. I don't think Watson's worth 40 mil. Again, have you done for me lately?
That was a backwards pass. I just don't.
I think you're going to see these players bouncing around teams a lot more.
Definitely, money is the
It's the
money
key
is-
factor.
money is the motive.
$40 million in one player. That's a lot, dude. That's percentage of the cap. Even if you say it's 10% of the cap. There's 52 other guys on the team. That's a lot of money, dude. Maniac, am I far off? Am I off base to think that's way too much money?
No, I wouldn't give Watson bust. But I guess I'm also saying I would give Dak at least 30.
Is that Mullen again?
Mullen again, 40, 50. He's running right. Does he have the angle? He does not. But his second pick of the game, my goodness, Trayvon doing it in all facets and doing it in more ways than one.
And doing it well. And Darnold might have, he might have nightmares about this guy. He's going to be seeing 21 in his dreams. He's not going to see only ghosts on the field. They're going to be haunting his dreams. As you said, Maniac, doing it well. What a play. This kid's a gamer. Came to play today. And
So don't forget, Owen, that's a guy who you can chime in on the Resign Report on Gratwick Gaming, on the Gratwick Gaming Twitter page, on the top pinned tweet, or by going to the Gratwick Discord. Of course, discord.me/Gratwick to get in on that conversation.
Nick Arnold said this is over. Josh Allen slides for the first down. Tick, 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 tick. Those overbetters are just hoping he's get in the end zone.
Yeah, this game is not pacing great for these overbetters. 24-12 at half. That play before half had overbetters cashing their tickets already. 36 of the 51 already done, but instead the Bills score 7 and then turn it over in the red zone. No bueno.
Oh yeah, this game can be way more out of hand. 2 turnovers in the red zone.
Yeah, they need to drive here. They need a touchdown, preferably. And they might get it. Oder, I think he just went in from 25 yards out. Touchdown, Singletary, a little jolt, a little burst, a little bolt from Devin Singletary. The motor gets the Bills back on the board.
All right, Maniac. We didn't have it up there, but you know what? I'm going to give away a single pair. The drive had ended earlier for the second 3-pack. We're gonna still give away a pair. We've got 1, 2, 3, and guys, I'm just gonna pick the. Oh no, 4. Excuse me, 4. So you know what? I see 2 guys that have already won. So I'm gonna take them out of the equation. We're gonna get some socks on other people's feet. Hope everybody agrees with that. We have John Fauci as well as Travis Blakesley. John Fauci and Travis Blakesley. Those are the 2 people that are in the race, right? We're gonna have everyone pick either a 1 or a 2. The first 1 to 3 gets it. You're going to pick a 1 or a 2 in the chat. Starting right now, whoever gets to 3, it's a pair of Poncho Power socks.
Folks, we got a big matchup here in this giveaway derby. We got Blake C. Shelton versus Dr. Fauci. Lock them in. Let's get these picks going.
It's over. Over, just like that. First to 3, the 1s take it. It was quick. It was quick. Congratulations, Mr. Blakesley. Travis Blakesley takes home the pair of Poncho Power socks. Oh, we might see this over.
Oh, we're definitely going to see this over now. My goodness, over is back from the grave with 5 minutes to go, 2 scores away, and said now it's only 3 yards away. Now, Jets wouldn't probably go for a field goal, though, so still hope for those underbetters.
And Travis, go ahead and get in contact with Code Socks on Facebook. It's Code Socks. Then on Instagram or Twitter, it's Codes_Socks. Feel free everyone to follow along with Trainwreck Sports, Atwick Productions, and Code Socks. Go to all the social media outlets. Follow along with us.
Yeah, why not come along for the ride? Oh, and that's big for the underbetters.
Uh-oh, personal foul,
no,
face man.
I thought it was holding. Brutal. Brutal.
All right, 1st and goal. I would love to see a nice 4-down goal line stand.
I think a lot of people remember the one from last year against the Browns. So I think it was the 7-down stand with the PI thrown in.
Up, and there's the good way to start that off.
That's the play you need. You need that loss of yards. They'll lose that confidence.
Boyce coming through.
Obviously, the most memorable of those plays, most likely the Gray-White pass breakup on OBJ. But yeah, a lot of good goal lines. I think Poyer had a tackle where it was one-on-one with Chubb at the goal line. He brought him down. Don't sleep on Poyer's tackling him. They get there. The over gets there.
Got the over from Mr. Tom Collins himself. Oh, his name. Drink though. It looks like Josh Life Stadium is still going to be up there as the Bills are walking in. A 19-point lead with 2 minutes and 38 seconds left. See up on the screen the future matchups to come. Have the second leg of this long road trip at New England, 7 p.m. on Wednesday, followed by the Browns at 7 p.m. on Friday. Onside kick recovered
by G-Baby G Davis himself. Great question by Tom Dinder. Why does the ref who always calls the penalties always point the wrong way? It really screws me up. They do that with the huddles too, coming out of the sideline. Sometimes they'll aim those the wrong way as well. Madden just likes to throw you for a loop.
Yeah, they'll be like on the wrong side of the field. They'll show them like almost scoring.
156 seconds to go. You got to think the objective for McDermott and co. is just to get away with this one. And you see why they made the change. First 5 games of this year, the Bills scored over 30 points every game. The last 4 games, they had not scored over 30 points once, and only 1 offensive touchdown last week. So you see why they made the change, and it pays immediate dividends in this Dorsey downfield offense.
Blueprint was out there on how to beat the defense too. Oh, dink and dunk. You can't do that when you're down by 20.
And how often do you see 20 carries for Motor?
I like the change. I like the play calling. It was time to stir it up. I mean, words of the snowman, you got to stir it up, right? They did.
Gotta
They stirred it up. Everybody, that macaroni's now nice, wet, and moist. So there you go. They're ready to go. They're firing on all cylinders. Maybe it's the jolt they needed to get out of that AFC, the AFC that they're in. They can get back to the Super Bowl and get over the hump.
Motor's padding those stats. He's closing in on 150 yards.
Motor's on his way to be the MVP of this team.
Moss getting in on the action. So Moss with a 9-yard carry has 5 carries for 10 yards today. So good for him. Good for him. He's gonna celebrate. He's gonna get his celebration in. Shout out to everybody across, again, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter. Shout out for everybody entering in the giveaways. Shout out for everybody participating in the giveaway derbies as the Bills wind this one down. Will they call another play? No, that'll be it. The Bills double up the New Jersey Jets and Adam Gase. He throws down his clipboard. He's furious. The Bills double him up 38-19. And
AC number 21, Mullen, the player of the game, the Code Sox game ball going to Mullen with a fumble recovery, a touchdown. I mean, 2 interceptions. He was all over the field. These Bills played great today, Maniac.
let's say, agreed on all accounts. And let's face it, when you win all those columns, as they just showed there, you're not going to lose a lot of games. Jamal Adams stalking off. He'll probably be demanding a trade shortly. He's going to say he's not a Gase guy. But the Bills are back rolling. 2-game winning streak after the 3-game skid. They'll go to 7-3 going into Wednesday's matchup. A big matchup on the road at the Patriots. And don't forget who's back with New England after going to Tampa Bay. Rob Gronkowski. Currently, let's see, I believe last we checked, Rob Gronkowski, top 5 in the league, 3rd in the league in receiving yards. So he's back in New England with Jameis Winston making quite the impact. So how ironic that would be if that somehow happened in real life. Jameis Winston, who was with Tampa Bay, and goes to New England and then ends up actually playing with Rob. Probably not going to happen in real life, but a fun storyline to look ahead to Wednesday for the NFQL.
Probably not, but you never know with Gronk, man. Goes as the wind goes. I want to give a shout out to everybody in the truck. Shout out to the people watching, Mike Arnold, Jason Towell, Chuck Keller. And, the Bills fans keep piling in. Don't forget to join us Wednesday. It's the Patriots, at the Patriots at 7 p.m. Thank you, Zach, and I will see you on Wednesday.
Appreciate you again. Appreciate the truck as well. Shout out Chris and Andrea from the truck. Shout out everyone on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Twitch. Because obviously, when Bratwick Gaming, Code Sox, and Trainwreck Sports get together, these divisional matchups, these Bratwick Gaming sims, these giveaways, these Josh Allen pirouettes, these Trayvon Mullen plays, these deep balls, these new playbooks, and most importantly, this train never
stops. They really took it to him today.
Yeah, they had no
playbook. In the new playbook.
Definitely a lot more watchable with the new playbook.
This train never stops.
I did say it stops.
Cut out.
My bad.